Okay, so if you've been paying any attention to the video game reviewers lately, you might have noticed a bit of a controversy involving the Irate Gamer. It's been alleged by several users that Irate Gamer has outright plagiarized James the Nintendo Nerd in a few of his reviews. Um, as of late, he did a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle review for the NES, which was, more or less a direct rip-off of James's reviews. He points out the same flaws, he says things in the same manner that James does, and there are videos out there on YouTube that highlight the similarities. I saw one from Slide Dog Studios. I think the evidence is just undeniable. Anybody who says that the Irate Gamer did not plagiarize the AVGN, I think they're just lying to themselves. Yeah, it's really nothing new with him either, because his very first review was on Back to the Future for the NES, which I'm sure many of you guys out there that watch video game reviews, you know that James Rolfe did that one. He toured a new asshole. It was quite entertaining, and it's one of my favorite reviews out there. But Irate Gamer just decided, well, you know what? I'm just going to copy it exactly and just hope that somebody sees my video first and get a few subscribers because of it. Alright, so I don't condone that, but maybe you're willing to accept it. I don't know. It's his first time. Maybe he needed to, I don't know, he needed to lift some material in order to get something out. I don't know. I still don't agree with it, but, maybe it's acceptable. But what happens later is that he puts out these reviews on Super Mario 2 and what else did he do? Ghosts and Goblins, Indiana Jones, all these games that weren't reviewed before. And he showed that he has the talent to produce some pretty good videos. I mean, I don't personally think they're funny, but they're easy to watch. The production value is quite high, and he clearly spends a lot of time on them, and I think to some degree he should get some credit for that. I mean, they were pretty well produced. But what is inexcusable is that after he's shown that he can make a name for himself using his own material, he decides to go back to James's videos again and just lift the Ninja Turtle review. Just pretty much just steals the words right out of James's videos, points out the same crap, and once again he just hopes that nobody notices. I don't know. I got pissed off enough that I just unsubscribed to him. Before that, I was kind of a supporter of him, but now I just can't subscribe to somebody that just blatantly plagiarizes another's work. And I don't know. A lot of people have been out there saying that, it's the same game. Of course, they're going to point out the same things to him. Well, my answer to that is, if somebody's torn a game apart so well, why would you even bother making your own review? I mean, it's kind of pointless, especially when it comes from the AVGN. He's like number 8 on the most subscribed list of all time. I mean, why would you even bother? It's like if a filmmaker goes out there and wants to make another documentary on like Fahrenheit 9/11, just says the same crap. I mean, what's the point? Anyway, aside from that, I neither want to condone Irate Gamer's actions for lifting material right out of James's videos, but I don't want to condone these attacks on him either, saying that he's a cocksucker or whatever. I think that's just childish, really. I mean, yeah, maybe the guy plagiarizes stuff, but you don't need to start a war over it. Just, try to spread the word that he's plagiarizing videos, and hopefully enough people unsubscribe to him. Another thing that people have a problem with is that the Irate Gamer apparently does not acknowledge the gaming community on YouTube. I say that I don't really have a problem with that. I mean, if he doesn't want our support, we don't have to give it to him. If he can get support elsewhere, then good for him. But the one thing that I absolutely do have a problem with is that he's taken to blocking and deleting comments pointing out that his work bears a strong resemblance to James's. I think that's pretty low class. I think as long as you're not being abusive, your comments should be heard. It's clear to me that he must acknowledge that he does plagiarize, otherwise he would just take the comments in stride. But they clearly bother him, and he must know that they're true. Some people also say that the guy's a little arrogant, and that he doesn't subscribe to anybody, doesn't have a whole lot of favorites, never gives a shout out to anybody. I guess I can agree with that, but by the same token, if your subscribers don't care, they don't care. He's going to get subscribers, and if they themselves don't care that he's arrogant, there's not much of a motivation for him to pretend to care about the rest of the reviewers or the gaming community in general. So, my parting thought would be to just say that, yeah, the Irate Gamer did plagiarize those videos, but by the same token, don't need to start a war, you don't need to blow this way out of proportion, just, stop watching his videos, if you want to, tell your friends that he's just a big ripoff, I don't know. And keep supporting James's videos, because I think they're really getting good again. There was a while where I thought the AVGN stuff was really starting to lose its appeal, but the last couple of things he did were really quite entertaining, and I'll keep watching James. I won't keep watching the Irate Gamer. So take care, everybody. I'm hoping pretty soon I'm going to do a review of Tattoo Assassins. Or it's a video response to another reviewer's review of it. I'm downloading that right now as we speak, so hopefully I'll get to play and record it tonight, and then maybe do some commentary over it tomorrow. Alright, so until then, this is Sick Fan signing out. Y'all have a good night.